It takes a certain kind of mind to be able to say, okay, I'm going to be spending the next 5 weeks of my life trying to make these scenes come to life, because there is a certain amount of tedium to it. And it's extremely technical, and that's probably why there weren't that many people who did it.
You have to break down all the movements into static positions. You're actually making a series of still pictures.
There were times that he stayed in the studio the whole night, clicking off a frame at a time so that he could remember where he left off. And he'd just pull up a bed alongside the camera, and his foot was attached to a pedal that clicked off the frame.
Stop motion is a very solitary job. You know, the concentration is so specific and exact, and you can't lose it for a moment, because you've got 60 or 80 body parts that all have to move in a continuous direction and be advanced the right distance every single frame, or else it's not going to look right. So it's best to do it quietly, away from everybody. Don't lose that concentration. Don't answer the telephone.
If the telephone rings, and you go away to answer it, and you come back and you say, was that Hydra's head moving forward? And you'd wonder whether the third head was moving forward or backward. But one tries to overcome that. You have to keep the physiognomy in synchronization so that the movements look graceful. For example, I move it maybe a millimeter. Take this out and shoot one frame. Then I put this back, move it another millimeter, and shoot it, one frame of film. I've always used these machine shop tools so that you could put this in a position on the skeleton and then move it, and you know whether you've moved it a millimeter or 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters. If you move it irregularly, it tends to give a jerky effect. But if you take patience and time, you can get quite smooth animation out of that. And after you get hundreds of these, you finally get a bit of action that may last 1 minute or less than that, 30 seconds, 20 seconds.